Alright, Samuel, do you know how we're going to start this?
How?
Hang on just a moment.
What are you doing?
Can you hear that?
Yeah, you sound like you're in the toilet. Toilet talk.
I'm solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, solo.
My God,
Oh, that's the best thing ever.
You sound so weird.
Hello and welcome to Blank Talk.
Blank.
Yeah. Before we say anything else, we need a name. We need an actual name for this. So fill in the blank for Blank Talk down below, and it will be whatever talk, but not bin talk. We will not allow bin talk.
Yeah, it will even be rubbish talk, but
No, it can't be rubbish talk. The word has to have something to do with this
not
series.
rubbish bins.
We have nothing to do with rubbish bins.
Yeah, if you say anything about rubbish bins, we'll ban you.
DJ, if you're watching this, if we uploaded this on the right date, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
I have made you.
Happy birthday to you.
Shush.
I'm saying happy birthday.
Hang on. I've made you a weird ass montage that you have to watch. I'm gonna send it to you later, I think, unless you've already seen it. Yeah, I think I might have spent a bit too long on it. It's a bit strange, but it makes sense because you're a strange person. Anyway.
Ooh, roasted.
What? It's true though.
You just roasted me. How does that feel?
I had another one of those dreams last night, and if you want to read it, go on Wattpad. Follow me. My name's Jedi Banana because I'm posting them on there. And yeah, here's a bit of a teaser from what happened. There's a big battle. I pick up a tennis racket, and then this guy tries to hit me with his bat, but I block it with the tennis racket, and the bat falls out of his hands. Then he runs off. Oh, what's gonna happen next? Find out. Go on Wattpad and follow me.
Are you saying like you're like strong? You can literally beat people.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you want to know what happened next, follow me. I have some weird dreams. Anyway, on to the main topic today. So today I'm going to be telling a story first about what happened during the last podcast and what happened after it, because it gets interesting, as you probably know already, Samuel.
Oh yeah, man.
So, right, while we were recording, heaps of people got in the way. It was probably our worst one. Actually, no, the first one was the worst one.
Oh yeah, man, that was so boring.
You kept getting distracted talking to people. Also, I had to censor out 15 words.
15?
15.
That was less than I expected.
Oh, well, that's still a record. Well, there were way more, but I just, cut those parts out of the video.
Hey, Jaden.
Yeah?
Beep!
So we said in there that we were gonna go play touch rugby after it. No, tackle rugby. Why do I always say touch?
Bull rush.
No, we said we were gonna go play tackle rugby.
Okay, Jaden, let's go play rugby now.
And then we saw Jordan. He says, "Oh, they're playing bull rush," and I say, "Oh, good. I like bull rush." So then we started to head over there. When we were standing, we joined a game. We were standing ready to run, and I remember saying to Samuel, "We're never recording a podcast at school again."
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you were listening to me there. Anyway, then we ran. We ran. Everyone was getting tackled. I was being careful to stay out of the way. I remember, bam, someone got AJ, someone got Jordan. I think someone got you. Then I was able to avoid most of the people. Then there was this guy coming in from my right. I'm not gonna say his name because this is gonna be on YouTube.
Thai potato.
do Thai people make potatoes? Oh,
Yeah,
of
they
course
call
they
them that Thai potato.
do. Well, can you get like with Thai food? Can you get potatoes? You can, can't you?
Yeah.
Wait, can
But
you?
that's his
I
name,
don't know.
Thai potato.
No, I'm just wondering with Thai food, like food from Thailand, or like Thai meals, like the takeouts. Can you get potatoes with them?
Yeah, man.
All right. Anyway, so this guy starts running after me. I was considering just going down on my knees
Considering.
and saying don't get me, and just hoping that I would already be out without question. And then but then instead I thought, no, I'm gonna outrun this guy. I'm gonna actually try. So I was running. Then eventually he got me from behind. The first thought in my head was, damn you, because it went by so quickly. There were like so many thoughts going through my head. The first was like
You were the Matrix.
the first was like I was annoyed at him because he'd tackled me, and then as we like headed further towards the ground, it was like a snap. I remember I was
Oh, was it a snap? Oh.
apparently I was quickly, and then I was lying on my back. My knee felt really weird, and then I knew like right then I knew that I'd injured myself, and I wasn't just gonna be able to get back up. And instantly I just regretted not going down onto my knees and surrendering.
You should have surrendered, man.
Yeah.
You were like the episode 1 rebels. You just got demolished.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? So I was like, it was a feeling of hopelessness, and I was also annoyed at him. So you
Screamed.
to get all that out. Yeah, I screamed at him and had a freaking swearing rampage.
It wasn't even a rampage. It was spooky. I've never seen you.
Hey, I was really freaked out. Okay.
You
Like,
were like a beast.
Like, this
Jaden.
wasn't a good day to have an injury. I knew instantly that I had an injury. Then the feeling got even worse, because everyone was like crowding around seeing what had happened,
And they were like, oh.
and as the first person reacted, I knew it was bad. Yeah, everyone was like, oh, look at it, oh. So then
Then the attempts were like being so dramatic.
yeah, it was so annoying. They were all like taking a good look at it, describing
They're like-
how bad it was. I didn't want to look at it. I think the only look at it that I actually got was just out of the corner of my eye, because I just wanted to avoid it. It felt so weird. So I was just sitting in that position for ages. I think DJ and a few others went and got the teachers. They showed up. The office lady, she Mrs. Adams, she held my leg for ages. Oh, thank God for her. I was so uncomfortable.
Thank God for hands. Thank God for hands. Helped our legs.
So then I remember I was lying there for quite a while. I remember at one point I think Lucy came, and she was like, "Oh no, Jaden, what happened?" And then I think the teachers were like, "Okay, everyone clear off. Only his good friends stay here." So like all the year 10s and stuff went away, and then Lucy was like, "Okay, bye." And I was offended.
I think I went too.
No, you didn't. You stayed there.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh no, that was after. I was like,
No, yeah, they told you to go back to class after a while. It was so uncomfortable.
We walked back. We were like, frick police.
The worst part about it was I kept accidentally tensing my leg, and it would go into extreme pain for just a few seconds before I figured out how to stop tensing it.
Just want to show off your big muscles.
Oh God, it was terrible. No, it was so terrible. I was freaking out there for ages. I think Mr. A gave me some Panadol and stuff. They gave me some water. I remember I kind of had to like sit up slightly to have the water, and then since I'd moved, like my body went into shock and my leg tensed again, and I was like, ah. Then it was painful.
Do you want a round pizza or a long one?
I'll have a round one, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Jaden's mum. We were talking about you.
She's gone.
Oh.
Anyway,
You both
So-
like me.
So they told me that the ambulance was going to show up. They were going to relocate my knee, and I didn't really want to think about that part. That was like the only thing I wasn't asking questions about because I was so worried about it. So I tried not to think about the relocation at all because from what I'd seen in movies, it's really freaking painful. But
Just
yeah, so eventually after ages the ambulance showed up.
it took like 20 minutes.
AJ and Jordan said that they saw her driving into the driveway because you guys were in social studies. I mean,
Wait, were they still there?
what?
Were they still there?
No. They were sitting in the social studies classroom and they could see the driveway from there. They couldn't see me though.
Aw,
Anyway,
I wish I saw.
so they drove in. This lady got out. She's like, "Hi, my name's Megan. You're gonna remember my name after I give you these drugs, right?" And I was like, "Okay." And then, oh gosh.
Did you remember her name?
Yeah, I did. So they gave me the thing. Like right as the ambulance showed up, I got worried. Right as I saw the people in, I was worried because I really didn't want them to pop it back. And well, I wanted them to, but I didn't want it to be painful. And I thought it was going to be extremely painful. So they gave me this thing. They were like, okay. Oh no! Before that, she asked me a bunch of questions and wasted my time. Quite annoying. Then they gave me this thing. This like little sucky thing. They're like, okay, suck on this. Suck on this, okay? Just keep it in your mouth. Keep sucking. So
Sucking.
yeah, and if it hurts, tell us, okay? I was like, okay. So then I put it in my mouth. This is when I got scared, cause I knew I didn't want to stuff this up, cause yeah, otherwise I thought something could go wrong. It would be extremely painful. So I was kind of just sucking on it a little bit at first, and nothing was happening.
Yeah.
So then I thought, oh, I think I need to actually inhale this. So then when I figured that out, I like breathed it in, and instantly I coughed. I breathed it in, then I was like, and then I breathed.
Were you like licking a smoke or something, or like weed?
No, it was just it went straight into my mouth, and then yeah, choked a bit. Then I breathed it in again, coughed again. Then eventually I got the hang of it, and so then the next thing I remember, the lady was like touching the side of my knee, and it was extremely painful. I still had the thing in my mouth. I didn't know that I could take it out yet, so it's just like. Then my mum was like, "Hey, if it hurts, you gotta tell them." And I was like, "It hurts, it hurts." I thought she was just feeling the side of my knee at first, and then she actually kind of just popped it in.
Oh, I can imagine that. Oh, that sounds really wrong. Oh.
Yeah, she just popped it in. She was like done, and I was like, wait, really? Because I didn't think that was gonna be it. I thought it was gonna be way worse than that. Then
damn, Jaden, maybe we could have done it for you.
No, I needed the drugs. Anyway, no, they put me on the stretcher. They they lifted the stretcher up because you know how it can extend up.
Yeah.
They pushed it up, and at first, I was a bit high, obviously, so I thought they were carrying me. So I was like, "Don't drop me," and then, then I was like looking around at everyone. I saw like Mr. A and stuff, and since I'd had the drug, I felt like I was dreaming. I felt like really light, painless. I didn't want it to end. I was feeling quite calm as well. And then I got loaded into the thing. I don't know how they actually pushed me up there, because I think this might have been the effects of the drug, but I remember when I first looked at the back of the ambulance when they were rolling me towards it, I only saw half a ramp.
Oh, yeah?
So I thought, how are they going to get me up there? But somehow they did. I think they must have had a full ramp. Because they kind of just rolled me up. Yeah, then I was sitting in the back of there, and the lady got in the back with me. And then I was like, "Your name's Megan." And she was like, "Yes, good, you remembered." And then she was asking me all these questions and stuff. She tested my blood pressure. She put this weird thing on my thumb, and then I remember I was acting quite loopy.
Wait, what on your thumb? Wait, what did she put on your thumb?
This little thing that tests my thumb or something. I don't know.
Why did she have to test your thumb as your bloody leg?
yeah, I don't know. She was testing my blood pressure or something. So then, I remember, like I said, I was a bit high. So when the ambulance first drove off, I remember going, wee. Then, I drove out onto the road. I was feeling quite calm. Then eventually, like, as the drug wore off, I felt less calm and more bored. But this was after I'd gotten into the hospital. So they stopped at the hospital, they got me out, put me in a wheelchair, rolled me down the hallway, into this room. And I was just sitting there for a while thinking, it's all better now. It's going to be all good. Then my mum kind of walked in there, and then I completely forgotten about her up till that point.
Oh, damn.
But no, like, not in a bad way, because I've been concerned about my knee. Then she told me how long I was going to have to wait in there for, like, first they were going to give me an X-ray, and they were going to, then we'd need the X-ray results and stuff. So, yeah, I was in the hospital for ages just waiting. Oh, there was another guy called Jaden, like, just next to me in the room, where I was lying. Yeah, and I think he like broken his arm or something. He was getting his cast cut off.
Yeah.
And I remember he was swearing, he called his parents assholes. And then his mum was like, hey, Jaden, don't do that. And,
Damn, Jaden's evil twin.
yeah, he was getting quite frustrated, I think. So eventually, this man came out, rolled me into the hallway. I thought he was just going to roll me straight to the X-ray room, but I had to wait behind this old lady, and then I was waiting for ages. Then this other man came and pushed me into the X-ray room. The X-ray took quite a while, and then got rolled out back into the room where I was before, and this lady came in with the results, luckily pretty quickly, and yeah. And she was like, okay, it's all fine, it's just that your knee's sitting a bit high. I have no idea what that meant, but...
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So, Jaden,
and then,
it's still a bit
Samuel, no. I thought they were just going to let me, like, walk out there, but then they're like, oh no, you need this bandage and this knee brace and these crutches. I was like,
Aww.
damn. Yeah, so I kind of used my crutches to walk down the hallway after that. I think I used my crutches the next day, then never used them again. Yeah, I was just sick of them. I'm only wearing the bandage right now, by the way. Because it's got
you finally got rid of that weird black thing that made you look like...
Oh yeah, the knee brace.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, that was annoying. Yeah, I'm doing fine with just the bandage right now. I'm able to bend my knee heaps better, actually. Anyway, what are you typing?
I've been, just searching up things while we talk.
Oh, wow. Like what?
What if Hitler won World War II?
Really?
Yeah.
You need to be cooperating here, Samuel.
I am cooperating.
I am cooperating. Alright.
I'm searching up about Adolf Hitler.
Oh, so then when I got into the car, I decided to look at my phone.
Did you know that Adolf Hitler had constipation his whole life?
Okay. So I got into the car and I decided to look at my phone, and then... Oh, I felt so good after I saw those messages. First ones were from Sophie. Then the next one was from DJ. Then later on, George messaged me, and then Blair, and then Trinity, and yeah.
You know why?
It was nice at first, but then, like, in the next few days, like, everyone was asking me how my knee was, and I just got sick of it. So then I decided...
Hey, Jaden, how's your knee?
So then I decided the next person who asks how my knee is, I'm just going to be like, oh, pretty good, how's yours? And then, yeah, I said that to James in concert band.
Damn, you're a bit, you're a bit sassy, you know? Sass.
Yeah, so the next day I stayed home. That was nice. I can't even remember what I did. The next day, DJ ditched school to hang out with me. Happy birthday, DJ. Then...
Why didn't you invite me?
Because you were at school.
Yeah, you could have just said, oh, Jada needs Samuel for his emotional support.
DJ wasn't really invited either. Oh, he might have been. I'm not sure.
Oh, next time when you break your other knee, can I come?
That's not gonna happen. Anyway. So, Samuel,
What? Nothing. What?
Yeah, so he got me into Stranger Things. I watched.
Really, Stranger Things? I've never watched it. It seems so dumb.
No, it's not dumb. We
It
watched.
really does look dumb.
I watched both seasons in like 2 days. It's actually pretty interesting.
There's a little girl and there's like another demon and she's like, hey, you. The end. Oh my god, that's your first swear.
Samuel.
That's your first swear.
No, the first one was.
Wait, when did I say
Oh, I said that. I wish I had a girlfriend like 11 in that program. Cause she has like freaking superpowers. That would be awesome having a girlfriend like that.
Isn't she bald though?
Huh?
Isn't she bald?
Well, she grows hair later on.
Yeah, but isn't that a sign that you're not healthy?
No, they shaved her hair off, Samuel.
Oh, that's rude. Did they have consent?
What? Oh no, it was the lab people. It was the bad people.
That's rude. That's the most evil thing they've ever done.
No, they did worse. Just watch it, alright? Anyway. Yeah, so my knees heaps better now. That was I just told the story. You know, I went into as much detail as possible as, you know, just in case anyone wanted to come back and watch this. But there was one thing I forgot, actually. Well, on the night after I'd busted it, I went to bed, and then all the memories started coming back to me. I just couldn't get them out of my head. It was terrible. Just, the feeling of hopelessness after it had happened, and just when it first snapped. Oh, it was terrible. And then I was just thinking about, like, what if something creeped up on me while I was in bed and snapped it again? Oh, that would be horrible. And yeah, but luckily last night I like tried to get the memories back, but they've all just gone away now. It's not as bad. It's getting better. Actually, I still haven't looked at the photo. At first I was just too chicken, then I forgot about it. But I have no means of looking at it anytime soon.
We should all look at it together.
Yeah. Well, DJ got sent it. Apparently he told his mum that it was way worse in real life, and the photo made it look not as bad as it was.
In real life, it did look a bit interesting.
Oh my god. Oh, that was terrible.
It's like how do I describe this?
Hooked on a feeling.
You know when like a fence, like a bit of it falls off.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
A bit of a fence falls off.
Yeah, it looked like that. It just looked wrong.
Oh, what's your worst injury been?
Is this emotionally or physically?
Physically.
Well, I've got my
Emotionally.
emotional one. My emotional one is getting rejected.
By who?
That's who did it. I was playing adopt a baby, and I became a baby, and I said, hey, can you adopt me? They said no.
Yeah, your worst physical injury, what is it?
Okay, so I was climbing up a tree, right? It was a really old tree.
Yeah?
And then I fell down, right? But I tried to grab a branch while I did it, so you know the trunk of a tree, the longest like bit of it and the hardest bit.
Uh-huh.
The whole time I was falling, my the center of my arm kept on getting stuck and like all the wood just got like scraped there, so the skin came off.
Yeah.
Like you know the Hiroshima bombings and how like the skin was like hanging off the people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like that. I even have stitches to prove it. And so I just sat there. I looked at it. I'm like, huh, that's not normal. I'm like, huh, my arm's a bit red. And then I started to scream. Like you know those screams that you hear in like Disney, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Oh god. At Disney? What do you mean at Disney?
No, Disney and Hollywood, sorry.
Hollywood. Yeah. How old were you when this happened?
9?
9. Ooh. When I was let me remember. 11, I broke my collarbone. Me and AJ were doing who could go. Me and AJ were doing who could go the longest without breaking a bone, and I lost. Then afterwards, I was like, you know what? That wasn't that competition didn't really go the way I meant for it to go. So let's have a rematch. Let's do who can go the longest without ending up in a hospital. Apparently, I've lost.
AJ just doesn't like taking risks.
Huh?
Yes, AJ just doesn't like taking risks.
Yeah. Well, no. He'll run in bull rush. He'll run around a corner. That was how I broke my collarbone. We'll do the same things. I'll just get hurt more for some reason.
Why does everyone target you?
Yeah, I think I was being like, no, I might have like some kind of clumsy knees. I don't think I was being very careful that day when I broke my collarbone, because there was this kid called Nathaniel. I ran around a corner. He ran round from the other way. We smacked into each other. His jaw like hit me right in the collarbone. Yeah, so it broke my collarbone, and then his teeth started bleeding. Because we'd hurt each other in our own way.
Oh, rip. Poor tooth, though.
Yeah.
Wait, what's... Oh, look, we've got a guest.
Hi, Ollie. Ollie. Are you there? I've invited you to the Super J podcast, or no, as it's now called, Blank Talk. Are you there? Oh, well, he's not responding. How about you, Samuel? What were we talking about just then? Hello? Samuel's ditched, but Jordan's here for the ending of the video. Hey, Jordan.
Hi. Yeah.
Are you gonna end it? What are you gonna say to end it? Come on, we're running out of time.
Join the... Bye.